My sister experienced bullying in middle school and kept it a secret. She came home crying one day because some boys pushed her, and that was the day that I found out about her bullying. That is my story.
My friend and I were bullied in my last year in 8th grade. Many girls who were once our friends decided to gang up together as a clique and start avoiding us. They got the 6th and 7th graders with them to hate us. So people started to exclude us from many events and get-togethers. The teacher was also going along with them, as in she would allow them to bully us. And that is my story.
In 8th grade at lunch, kids were making fun of me and my friend's shoes. Then they threw my friend around. I was too shocked to do anything, and this is my story.
I've witnessed bullying before. A boy in my grade was getting harassed by a group of older kids. He was unable to do anything. He didn't step up because he knew that that group of older kids would find him if he snitched. And this is my story.
When I was in 9th grade, a group of girls who I thought were my friends wrote nasty things about me that were shown to a lot of people. I felt upset and sad, and I didn't have anyone to talk to about it. And this is my story.
I am an Asian. I have many different ethnic group friends. We have sea lunch together, and I feel like they avoid me and the other Bengali friends in the table. I feel hurt because I feel like they only talk to each other since they are all white or Chaldeans, and this is my story.
Once in 7th grade, I was harassed by a bunch of kids. They repeatedly called me racist names and insulted me. I ignored them. This is my story.
In middle school, I had trouble expressing my religion. By that, I mean I had trouble wearing my hijab. I felt that I was an outsider, and if I dressed in a strange way, it would only stand me out more. I remember this one time so clearly. These older boys tried to trip me, and when he failed, he turned around and called me towelhead. This train of thought restricted me from wearing the hijab from 6th to 8th grade. It was only the summer of my 8th grade did I learn to stop caring what others thought of me. And this is my story.
I was technically bullied in 10th grade when my so-called friends kept ignoring me and doing things without me. So because they did that, I stopped my close relationship with them. And now we're just at a classmate basis with each other. This didn't bother me or affect me, although at that moment it did hurt me because I felt that one of them was actually close to me. But I'm fine now and they didn't directly bully me, and that is my story.
I was bullied because of my race and what type of culture I was in, and this is my story.
I was bullied because my name was Osama, and this is my story.
I see bullying every day at our high school, especially with the special education students. I witnessed this during lunch when they are walking or running around. People laugh at them or be mean when they try to talk to them. And this is my story.
Well, I was bullied about my weight in middle school, and kind of my freshman year, but it wasn't that bad. I was always so sad and became mean and started to make fun of other people. I'm not proud of this and will never take my problems and refer them to others. This is my story.
When I was in 9th grade, here at Fitzgerald, I was bullied by a senior. She would call me bald-headed and stare at me in the halls, but it never got further than that because I never responded. Eventually it stopped, and I never had issues with her again. And this is my story.
I have bullied before. I feel really bad about it, but I've said sorry and I also have been bullied, and this is my story.
When I was in 4th grade, I used to be a bully, but now I regret it, and this is my story.
I have been bullied in elementary school and went home and cried every day to my mom. I was also bullied at Fitzgerald, and the problem was taken care of. Being bullied is not fun, and no one should ever bully anyone. And this is my story.
These are true stories from Fitzgerald students. Sadly, 93% of our classmates have been affected by bullying.
Only we can erase these words.
Only we can stand up to bullying.